In this video, I want to go over a ton of updates on a variety of different Japanese RPGs, not the major JRPGs, not your Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2s and Final Fantasy 16s of the world. However, Legend of Mana is getting a remaster, and that's coming to PlayStation 4 very soon. The Caligula Effect is getting a sequel, the Caligula Effect 2, that's going to be coming out in Japan on June 24th. Saga Frontier Remastered will be launching digitally for PS4 on April 15th, and also want to take a look at Samurai Warriors 5 being announced for PlayStation 4. That was a part of the Nintendo event yesterday. Obviously not a JRPG, but a game that deserves some attention nevertheless. Okay, probably the biggest news story in regards to JRPGs, Legend of Mana Remastered coming to PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC on June 24th, and I say biggest in terms of kind of recently, and even in that case, if you open the floor to Switch, you got that RPG that just got announced yesterday, so let's take away all the adjectives, but nevertheless, I do think this is relatively exciting. Square Enix has announced a remastered version, Legend of Mana for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. It'll be launching on June 24th for $29.99, which I don't know, maybe that might be seen as a little bit too expensive for some people. Your opinion might vary on that. Pre-orders on PlayStation 4 include 10 avatars and a custom theme. In Japan, Square Enix will also release a physical collector's edition for PS4 and Switch for 14,300 yen via the Square Enix eStore. That sounds like something that's going to be really expensive in the future. I don't know, just my 2 cents on that. The details from Square Enix themselves know players will be able to set off on a mystical journey in Legend of Mana set to launch on June 24th. Stepping into the shoes of the protagonist, players will embark on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream, only to discover that the world map is empty. Throughout their adventure, they will acquire special artifacts which can be placed on the map to bring towns and dungeons to life via the land creation system. Players can progress through the story in different ways based on the choices they make, offering a more personal and unique gameplay experience. Legend of Mana will come with remastered visuals, a rearranged soundtrack, and the Ring Ring Land minigame, which will be available to the West for the first time. During their travels, they'll encounter a colorful cast of characters, square off against fearsome monsters in real-time combat, and explore the vast world of Fadil while experiencing Legend of Mana's timeless story. This is one of the PS1 JRPGs that did pass me by. I did not play this one. There were a couple PS1 JRPGs that I completely missed, like Vagrant Story is another one that I want to go back and play at some point. However, a re-release of that would be really nice. But nevertheless, we will have a chance to play Legend of Mana on a plethora of platforms, PS4, Switch, and PC on June 24th. Let me know what you guys think about the $29.99 price point. If any of you played Legend of Mana, I know there's a lot of great things said about it. Let me know in the comment section down below what your opinion was. The Mana franchise has been going on for quite a while now, seeing some recent success, so that's always good to see. I like to see more players in the JRPG space, even though it's a space that, Square Enix does have a pretty hefty commitment to. Seeing the commitment of them to other JRPG franchises is always going to be pretty exciting, whether it be your Niers of the world, Dragon Quest. Obviously, Final Fantasy is going to be huge for them, but let's hope they can keep the momentum rolling. Okay, moving on from that, the Caligula Effect 2 is announced for PlayStation 4 and Switch. This is due out June 24th in Japan, actually, but we do not know the release as far as the North American release goes, when that'll be coming. There was a note that there will be a Caligula Effect 2 live stream on February 27th, so you'll probably get new footage there and more information there. The Caligula Effect 1 is another one of those JRPGs that I unfortunately missed out on. It is a game I have in my Steam library, and I do want to check it out at some point. But honestly, my backlog of JRPGs that I want to play and then replay, yes, I'm one of those guys that likes to replay JRPGs from time to time. That's one that's going to be on the back burner for quite a while, but Caligula Effect 2, again, another JRPG IP that's getting a sequel, which is always cool to see. Okay, Saga is another franchise that's getting some steam. Saga Frontier Remastered launches April 15th, and this was noted to be released for $24.99. Square Enix has an overview on this as well, part of the ongoing Saga project from Square Enix that has so far included Western releases of Romancing Saga 3, Saga Scarlet Grace Ambitions, and Romancing Saga Ray Universe. Saga Frontier Remastered will be available on Switch, PS4, PC, iOS, and Android on April 15th. The game will include upgraded visuals, optimized for modern platforms to bring the game's characters to life like never before. Also noted, players will experience this role-playing adventure as one of 8 heroes via the freeform scenario system. Each character has their own storyline and goals, exploring the sci-fi fantasy universe known as the Regions in different ways while discovering unique worlds, technology, and magic. The remaster will also build upon the original title's multiple storylines by introducing previously cut content, including Fuse's main scenario and several new events for fan-favorite characters. Here's another JRPG franchise that I didn't get super invested into, but hey, more JRPG IPs, that's always a good thing, and this one will be out for $24.99 on April 15th. Again, one that the pricing may be an issue. People might be waiting for a sale on this one. I don't really know, but an abundance of JRPGs is never going to be a bad thing. Lastly, I do want to note, Tecmo Koei, they're really on fire. Ninja Gaiden Collection, and now we have Samurai Warriors 5 coming from Omega Force. This will be coming to PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. A release date was unfortunately not announced, but Samurai Warriors has been around for a long time, and they noted Samurai Warriors 5 marks a fresh reimagining of the franchise, including an all-new storyline as well as revamped character designs and a stylish new visual presentation. A new beginning to the Samurai Warriors experience, the title launches gamers into the Sengoku period, shining the in-game spotlight on characters Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi, but what's behind the electrifying samurai skirmish? Find out during the monthly Samurai Warriors 5 livestream beginning February 25th with regular updates leading up to the game's launch this summer, so it's not that far away. And if you look at the game, stylistically, really digging the new art style. It definitely gives a flavor of kind of newness to Samurai Warriors, and I feel like that's always been the slight on the Warriors titles in general, whether it be repetition, whether it be sameness, but a lot of the games are quite good. Dynasty Warriors 9 was one of those games that unfortunately I was not big on. It had some elements that I was really into, but overall as a game, I wasn't that big on it. However, Samurai Warriors making a comeback, this is going to be something that I think people are nostalgic with, and I think people will check out. And also, with a new coat of paint on it, I do think it's going to have some excitement on that end as well. So, there you have it. A lot of exciting games coming out, even on the lower key, and Legend of Mana is going to be a game that I definitely check out over the summer. We'll see how busy the summer is. We know early June is kind of packed with Ratchet & Clank and Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, but Legend of Mana is coming out later in June, so hopefully it's a little bit of a quiet period, and we can all check that game out. And $30 for it, let me know your guys' thoughts on pricing, because I do think that's an interesting talking point. Caligula Effect 2 will be coming to PlayStation 4. Saga Frontier Remastered drops April 15th, and Samurai Warriors 5 is due out sometime this summer. That's going to wrap up this one. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.